And we are back with a story that I think moves from crisis to creativity and from breakdown to breakthrough. I think we can all agree that all around the country, ordinary people are facing extraordinary challenges. This might come in the form of job losses, stagnation or self-doubt and systemic barriers, but in the heart of it all there are sparks of hope. There are movements, there are initiatives and tools that empower people to rise. Our next guest is at the forefront of such a movement. It's known as Zibuke Africa, and they're launching a powerful new community empowerment initiative called Change the Success in Your Life. It's not just another workshop or a motivational slogan. This year, this is a year-long campaign that's following the real-life journey of one listener from our community who will use Zibuko Africa's free success framework app to completely reframe and redesign their path forward. And hopefully, each month, their story will be shared right here in a maybe 15-20 minute segment, which can be co-hosted with one of our wonderful presenters, just showing the deep consistent personal development can create, and the ripple effect of hope and action in our communities that are so desperate for that kind of action. And to tell us more about the thinking behind this initiative and how it works, I'm not joined now by Nyeka Mawabo, the director at Zibuke Africa. Nyeka, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Salam Media. Really appreciate you giving us the time this morning. How are you?
I'm all right. Thank you very much, Harelo, for having me on your radio program.
No, the pleasure's all ours. And I want to start the conversation with, the most important aspect. What is at the core of, the campaign? How the change in the change the success in your life initiative. What makes it so different? How is it structured, and what makes it, a conventional empowerment program?
All right. Salelo, first of all, I just want to say to you that thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to present a program of this nature to you and your listeners. Change the Success in Your Life program, we developed it out of the need to showcase what is it possible for anyone to achieve the success in their life. I'm a person who has experienced a lot of failures in my life. For many years, I've gone through failure to the next one. So I've built with the team that I lead an app that is designed to allow any person, despite what background they have, to take the failure that they are experiencing in their life and use it to transform it into the success that they want to achieve. Basically, we are working right now to incorporate various radio stations, community radio stations, where our intention and our focus is to make sure that we are able to develop the evidence of what our app can do by collaborating with the radio station, allowing the radio station listeners to be able to experience it live from one of them, how it works and what it does when it's being used by that individual.
Mm, mm. Um, my next question is a simple one. Why an app? It could have been a book. It could have been, I don't know, a self help. I don't know, another avenue that you could have utilized. Or why an app? Well, why go the route of an app? When usually when you speak of empowerment, when you speak of motivation and having people just do something differently with their lives, we really, see the app route. Apps are used for, making our lives easier, convenient, whether it's ordering groceries, food, or taxis. But you really see them used in this fashion. Why did you choose an app specifically?
Okay. What the reason why we chose an app specifically for a program of this nature is because we understand that the life that I live is different from your life and the next person's life. So we wanted a program that could customize the circumstances of that particular individual to the environment, the situation, the challenges and the failures they experience in their own life. And then bring all of that with the support that we have on the background of that. Because it is not just you as a user interacting with the app. It is you as a user interacting with the app and interacting with the support and the guidance that is available within Zibuke in each of the sub apps that we have.
Mm.
For example, we have five of the app. The first one being with the bond with the family, being able to see other people's perspective is the second one. The third one being able to build friendship. And then the fourth one being able to serve other people. And the last one being able to earn an income. And within each of these sub apps that are all of them combined into one app, you are able to have a support and a guidance where when you are dealing with a particular part of that app and then you are experiencing things or you are going through things, there is always a guide that is there to support you and advise you on what you could be doing the next. And I think that would not be available in the book. It won't be
Mm.
available in the form of a workshop because this app provides the interactivity part of it, where you as a user and us at the Zibuke, we are able to give you these resources that are able to ensure that through action, you are able to take and make corrections.
Mm.
This is
Mm.
why we went the route of an app.
No, most definitely, and I think that's also, the route that the world is taking right now. People are talking the fourth industrial revolution. The way that we know and understand the world is almost changing. To be a bit more digitized than it previously was. I want to zoom out of context here a bit. What does
All right.
empowerment mean in 2025, especially in communities that are facing high levels of unemployment? There's still post-pandemic fatigue of some sort, and most importantly, to your initiative, a growing digital divide and digital inequality.
All right. In each and every individual, there is what I call capability, where a person has skill and experiences that they're able to use to turn whatever situation they find themselves in into a positive where it becomes a success. Where I feel that we are seeing the major divide is the fact that a lot of people are not growing or developing enough skills to do things. We all want to have that successful lifestyle that we showcase on LinkedIn or that success that we want other people to see. But behind that individual success, we're not seeing what that person does, how many hours that person put in themselves in order to reach the level of skills that they need to. And at the Zibuke, we always make sure or we believe that it is our job to ensure that we are dedicated in building the capabilities of different individuals. And I think in the industrial fourth revolution that we live in, though so much exists in terms of the information and all of that, where people get access to say, I know how to do this, I have the skill to do that. That's where between the people who are achieving success in their lives and the people who are not is being present the most. And this is an area where I feel that even though we are in the information age, the skills themselves are the areas where a lot of people need to focus their experience, focus their actions in ensuring that they build more of them in order for them to be able to achieve better results in everything that they are doing.
Mm,
And to talk about empowering an individual, it means, in my view, that being able to make sure that a phone does not just become a thing where you go and entertain yourself with, but it becomes even more where you are able to learn how to do more in order to produce the results you need for yourself, for your family, and for the people and the society that and the community that we live. That's what it means.
mm, No, very, very important. Just lastly, before I let you go, Nyeka, just open the door to our listeners. Who's this program for? How can they be a part of it? And what first steps should they take to make sure that they engage with you guys and they become part of this, I think, wonderful, brilliant project and initiative?
Okay. First of all, I want to say to you, we are preparing the Change in Your Life Success campaign. And we are about to launch the app, but our goal is to make sure that the launch of the app and the program itself begin simultaneously. At this present moment, what we've done in our website is Zibuke Africa, which is ZIBUKEAFRICA .co.za. Zibuke Africa is the website. Individuals can go there. There is a place there, a page called opportunities. They can go in there and scroll at the bottom, put their details, and the radio station where they have this. If it's Salam Media, they can put
Mhm.
that information. It helps us a lot in order to make sure that when we reach a point of selecting the individual which will give free access to this app to use and free access to our support and guidance, where they are, if they are selected, they are going to get the access of changing their life through this app for the next 12 months, which means each and every month they get one slot and one opportunity to come to the radio station, tell the viewers what they have learned, what they are achieving in their own life. This is where this changes. It is not a fabricated story where, okay, you just try to tell what Zibuke would make or would make the app from Zibuke to look good. You tell your story, what is happening to you, and the viewers and the listeners that would be following the radio station would see the transformation that is happening in your life over a period of 12 months. So I'm asking the viewers, go to the Google website, go to scroll to opportunities, go to the bottom of that. There's a form there, fill your details, click submit. And if you are the one who is selected, you will be able to come into the radio and be introduced to this app, get access to use the app, and then be able to change your own life while
Mm,
other
mm.
people are watching. That is
No,
what
most definitely.
this is about.
Most definitely. I think just lastly, if you can just repeat the website for our listeners that probably didn't quite get it.
Is www.zibukeafrica.co.za. Zibuke Africa, one word, .co.za. Register your information there, and then if you are selected, we'll talk to you.
Oh, there you have it. There was Nyeka Mawaba. Thank you so much for joining us. Really, really appreciate you giving us the time, and we hope to have a really, really wonderful partnership with you and engaging with some of the participants of this programs. And I think it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful couple of months. Really appreciate it.
Very much, and I'm hoping to work and do this with you even more as we continue to unveil other aspects that we would be introducing as part of this app. But at this moment, I appreciate it and all of the best for Salam Media. Thanks, man.
There you go. There you go. That was Nyeka Mawabo, director of Zibuke Africa, unpacking a bold and I think a human centered campaign that goes beyond theory and focuses more into the field lived, touched transformation that we're all seeking. One story, one person, and one breakthrough at a time. And if you believe it's your time to rewrite your own narrative, your own story, or maybe nominate someone who should, you can head over to their website, www.zibukeafrica.co.za, and you can reach out to them and be part of this program. Who knows? Maybe you might be joining us here on air on Salam Media to share your story and how Zibuke Africa has changed your life. Otherwise, going to take a quick break. When we come back, news and views continues.